sippin', I'm 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 sippin'.
Sippin', I'm 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 sippin'.
This is Sippin' with Sammie. I am Sippin' with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool Rule. If you ain't sippin' with Sammie, you ain't sippin' right. Please get your fucking life together, man. And I got County Kravitz in this Mickey Ficky.
Hey, yo.
What's up with you, brother?
I'm around, man. Chilling.
Appreciate you pulling up the co-host today.
Absolutely.
Today, as I feel like I say always, it's a special day. Because this is somebody that we have here that's special to the both of us. Somebody that we've seen grow monumentally in a short amount of time, and one of the nicest people you ever meet, man. I got my guy Bookworm here. What's up with you, bro?
What's up, man?
How you feeling?
I'm chilling.
Oh man, you gotta take another swig. You chilling too hard. Come on, let's start off with the swig.
I don't usually sip, but I'm sipping with Sammie, so I gotta sip.
It's cool. We're gonna loosen you right on up.
He said I'm chilling,
so to speak. But Bookworm, somebody that has been on this platform before, very early in this platform's history. To be honest, we shot at the fire on some real shit. We was on stage with it. Had a good time with Worm.
I still got that picture.
Picture was heavy, right? Had a great time with him, and that wasn't that long ago. This podcast ain't been around that long. It seems like a long time in hindsight because we've done so many episodes. But since we've been doing this, he been doing
factory.
You know what I'm saying? Worm been working. He been on stages in and out of state. He's releasing new music. I seen him perform in the dark first. You know what I mean? Like all type of things that just shows you like the confidence. You see it grow. The showmanship, you see it grow. You see the songs become
them Johns
intentional to perform and to be able to get across to a live crowd, things like that. You see shit like that.
Absolutely.
But you don't see a lot of artists, especially the ones that come from where we come from, where our resources is limited. We fighting to do all of this shit. But you don't see the progression that you see with my boy out of many. You know what I mean? So I want to start off by saluting you on just working hard, because I know that you got a family. You got a young king to rear, and you got bills to pay and all of that. But you out here, man, doing your creative thing, and I want to salute your progress.
Yeah, bro. Young boy the other day, he showed me like they watch everything you do, like literally. So I tell you, like I was.
You say it in the song. You even cuss too. Anyway,
everything, right? So I'm sitting there recording at the computer or whatnot. He come downstairs like, Daddy, I want to sit. So I sit in the chair like, you want to sit with me and stuff? He like, no, I want to sit. So I sit in the chair by himself. He scooted himself up to the computer, pulled the mic down, put the headphones on, start talking to the mic. Like, damn, bro, you only two.
Yeah, but this what we do when we in this chair.
It's
the headphones go on, the mic come down. And it's business.
Yeah.
Because you can't hear me when you over there.
He said I want to be by
myself. I'm on my same time.
Yeah, on the same thing. So now, right? He had his mom's house right now. So he see me as him. So he think he's me, right? So when he see me, he be like, hi me. Hi Kai, hi Dad, hi me. Like
he run through the whole gambit.
Yeah, like everything, bro. So like,
I love it.
It's crazy.
Nah, that's fire. I mean, Kravitz can attest. He has a young king under his, a little older than yours, but like it's the same type of thing, I would imagine, right?
Absolutely. If you look at Cody on any of the Sippin' with Sammie platforms,
he's been on all of them
a couple times. He's been on everything more than me.
Yeah.
You understand? But it's literally like he watches what you do. You know, when I bring him to my show, and then he'll sit there and he'll watch me, but he'll go into another show and it'll literally,
you'll see it.
You'll see you in him. You know what I'm saying? And him emulating what you do. And it just makes you, you know.
And he doesn't try to be grown. Like when I had him, first time I had him on Sippin' with Sammie, y'all can check that episode out. You'll probably see him on the cover art. But the thumbnail. But he was in a stool, sitting next to me in a stool. It wasn't like the barbershop when your dad sit there, hold you up, and make sure you know what I mean? Right. Matter of fact, we was telling Kravitz, shut up. Let him do his thug thizzle. And we talked about his shirt, and we talked about Baby Shark. And we had a good conversation. You know what I mean? And he was attentive. He wasn't trying to hop out the chair and none of that. And he was speaking up saying it with his chest. Like, They be built for it, bro.
You
They don't even know it.
Situation.
I was just watching Jazzy TV on YouTube. Little girl that does interviews. She began like 2-minute interviews out of like stars, Method Man, Nas, all type of people, and she'll ask you 2 questions.
Right.
But she's a little girl and she's going fast. Like, you know, you can tell she's a little anxious and nervous, but she does a great job.
Right.
In 2 more years, all that anxiety is going to balance out.
Yep.
She going to carry it different.
Oh yeah.
By the time she in high school,
she gonna be a beast.
Monster already on
Legendary.
somebody's screen for real. You know what I mean? Like,
Hands
you
down.
just gotta cultivate it. You gotta, somebody is getting her out there, because when she introduced Method Man, she forgot his name. She remembered he was in Wu-Tang. She forgot his name, and he was like, "It's cool. It's just a generational thing. You good?"
Yeah,
right,
and went on with it. You know, no big deal. But it's like one of those things where somebody is telling her like, "That's Method Man.
Right.
Go talk to him," and she's holding it down though.
Right.
Until she gets
Still,
to the
right,
point
yeah.
where, you know, there's people, celebrity that she can get herself around. She's learning how to do it. She's approaching people. She's getting her footage. You know what I mean?
Fire.
It is what it is. So it's just like when you see them doing that, when they get to a certain point, ask them what they want to do with it.
Yeah.
And then tell them their options.
The options, right?
You know what I mean? Because y'all are the perfect examples. Y'all know how to do anything they could probably want to do within this realm, as far as entertainment, media.
Yeah, so it's like it's on us to create that
Being
platform for when
heard.
it's time for them just to take off instead of starting from the ground like we did.
No, I mean, it's easier. What's one of the biggest problems that artists had? Studio time. Having to pay for studio time.
Still time, I ain't got to pay not $1 for it.
You see what I'm saying? So if you got all the equipment and he could play around with it,
Exactly.
that's like having the camera at home.
Legit.
Before your kid go to that audition, they already done had fun in front of camera. They already know what they look like on camera.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Things like that. It's a big jump when you have the equipment and you have the team. You have the know-how. Like, you look at a lot of famous people, they'll tell you, well, you know, his Uncle Fat Joe came over and said this, and Alicia Keys
Yo, the
bought
name drops.
him a piano for Christmas. And it's just like y'all actually have those connections to people that really operate at a high level that y'all could bring into when your son is like, I know what I'm doing.
Right.
Uncle Ruger, Uncle Sammie,
that's-
you know what I mean, might have a different
Big.
appeal.
That's a big deal.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like that because right now you a superhero, but he's creating his own superhero.
Yeah. Yeah.
When he jump off the bed with that cape on his back, it ain't nothing to do with you unless you catching him.
Right.
And that's how you gonna go in life.
Right.
That's how you gonna go in life. But back to the worm, man. How has this last year and a half been for you?
Man, the year and a half has been everywhere, emotionally, up, down, side to side.
Sound about right?
How it's supposed to be, bro. It was up and then it fell down.
Sounds
Then
like life.
now we getting back up now, so it's just seasonal. You know, things happen in seasons and stuff like that, right?
Right.
But I can say, like, I give major props to y'all too, bro, because for one, Sam always talked to me about, like, what is it? You critique like the bars, the flows and stuff like that, right? So I can say Sam got me to, like, slow it down, pace it, and break it up, and so people can understand it because it's rapid, and so many bars, right? He told me so many bars, right? I even listened to it for myself. So many bars, it get boring sometimes, bro, because there's so many bars. Why not just break it up?
And I don't think that. Well, for me, I like lyrics. So, and you're lyrical. I don't think it gets boring. I think that when you perform it live, or when it's new to somebody's ear, or when it's you narrow the pocket
Narrow
of
it
people
down,
that's
yeah.
going to get it the first time they hear it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's not something that you have to do all the time or be conscious of all the time. Because sometimes you should just get busy.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
it.
just fuck it.
air it out.
So
Facts.
where that happened, that was the first CME night, and that's when, bro, like I just broke out, bro. Like I performed before that. I did performances before that, bro. I even got booed once upon a time, like all that before that. But that CME night, that's when it clicked. Like that was it.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
that's what's
that's
up. See, that's crazy. So we linked.
It's the environment, yeah,
Jeanette.
it's the environment.
Yo,
And
man,
Pip,
you know it.
I met him at a producers convention. They was battling beats
Oh snap!
through a comedian, bro. Like
Wow.
Yeah, rest in peace, Chris Cotton,
Oh damn.
the legend.
The legend, man.
Yeah, like that's
R.I.P.
like
him,
you don't
man.
understand. Like Bookworm can't shake me. You know what I mean? I owe it to Chris. Like I don't give a fuck
matter what.
if he get frustrated with me. I'm gonna tell him what Chris would have told him.
yeah.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And not saying that I'm as wise as Chris by far. That man was super successful in his realm at what he do in a way that nobody else has done it. But what I'm saying is, it's like big brother perspective. You know what I mean? I'ma always give him that. When he said what I told him, I'm not pulling no punches with you, bro. But I'm also not telling you that you did anything wrong, because what you got is fire. Yeah. But when we in these rooms, every room different.
And that's why I really understood that after the other night, because I had performed, right? So when I perform, it's kind of like it kind of switches the vibe, it shifts. So one of the artists that went performing had got back up. And then after she went, I had asked her, like, did you go back up because you had to, like, reset the vibes or something like that? And she was like, no, you did good. They just want to hear trap music. I was like, oh, I get it. It's different environments, different rooms and stuff like that, what you present and stuff like that. So either way it goes, I understand, like, they want to hear trap, but at the end of the day, they want to hear a story.
They want to, exactly. So, I'm about to say, it's all about what you got that fits that. Yeah. It don't have to be trap. Yeah. Facts. You know what I mean? Because it's art. And if the energy is the energy, then you got something for that energy as long as you working. Yeah,
facts. Yeah, so
I dig that. I'm glad you said that though, because one thing about it, if you see any of the artists around me that I deal with regularly, they know how to take input and they really show you in real time what they do with it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I met a young lady at a event at 1122 where they was competing and there was judges and stuff, and the judges told her a couple things. It was like a Tuesday. I saw her in Baltimore on what was it, Saturday? Sunday. Yep. And she had adjusted everything that they told her. Yeah. Shout out about her look. What's her name?
Amore.
Shout out Amore. And when I saw her, I said, yo, because I didn't recognize her at first. And
Nobody did.
First thing she started doing was telling me, like, no, because after the judges told her what they told her, I told her to come upstairs and I told her something. You know what I mean? And she said, I swear, I just thought about everything that all of y'all said. And I thought about it, and I worked on it, and I felt like this and that and that. And I said, all right, now find your comfort zone. You know what I mean? There's an in-between. Yep.
She found it.
It ain't about exactly what we say, but there's something to what we say. You know what I mean? And there's something that we see because we do this shit all day. I'm at showcases 5, 7, if not days a week, times a week. You know what I mean? You might do 2 or 3 in one night. Like. So it's like we see this all the time and we recognize talent, and if you didn't have talent, we wouldn't say shit.
No.
Facts. There's nothing to be said. Facts. Bro, just keep working. Just keep going. That's all I can tell you. Just keep doing it. Work hard. Because another thing that I want to be clear about, music, sports, as long as somebody isn't disabled, quote unquote, they can have an epiphany. They can have a great session. They can have a good day and come out with a banger.
Facts.
As far as music, they might just say, yo, I'm sick of motherfuckers dunking on me and get 30 tomorrow. Right. You never know. Like, you can't always say, last time I seen him, he was trash.
Right.
You gotta wait to see what's about to happen first.
Because you always evolve.
Exactly. And it's one of those things where it's not necessarily something anybody could do, but once you have a certain understanding of it and you find your place in it, then you create some shit nobody even was thinking about, and now it matters.
Yeah, that's why I think y'all helped me find my place. Like, I think y'all helped me find, like, this is who I am and this is what I need to do. Like, keep going. Like I've been doing it for so long. It's like you get your doubts and be like, I don't want to do it no more. Shit slow and whatnot, whatever. But
I seen you, and that's what's crazy, because us as artists, we expect certain things. I guess benchmarks or highlights. Yeah, and it's like, me from the outside looking in at what you've been doing now, I don't know how much necessarily you do behind the scenes, but I've seen you make a lot of progress in, like I said, in a short amount of time, to where there's other people that's been doing this longer than you. Yeah. That's on the treadmill. Yeah. Facts. They running nowhere fast. Nowhere fast. Like, I had a conversation, shout out to Wiz, had a conversation with Wiz recently, and he was talking about the new angle and the strategy and what the plan is and all of that. And that's like, you only get there once you done what you just did.
You done what you just did, right? Yeah.
Because you got to do that first. Yeah. You got to do it. And now you pick your spots. You know what I'm saying? And then you do the other things that are progressive.
But even about the craziest next phase is, I already did that. So what's even...
revisiting what you've already...
That's why it's a revisit. Yeah. So...
Well, the thing is, a lot about your artistry has also changed.
That
so revisiting isn't a negative thing.
Yeah,
it's all positive. It's not a negative thing.
Right. Yeah.
It's not a negative thing.
Because even I revisit it, I do it even better than I did it the last time.
Yeah, you come with a different presence, a different energy, a different machine, and a different track record. Like, you got more to say when you say, look me up on... You got more after that.
Right. Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of dashes after that. And that's what you're doing. You know what I mean?
My link tree.
That's it.
Because when he walked in, I was playing you on the Spotify joint. You got plenty of music out. You know what I mean?
I feel like Spotify. I'll be compared from Spotify to iTunes. I feel like Spotify. I think they algorithm like listen, or I don't know if it listens or whatever, but they shuffles my music a bit better than iTunes does. Possibly. Like it flows the music together a bit better, despite all the ads or whatever. But it flows the music a bit better than iTunes. Like iTunes just play whatever is next.
Mm-hmm. That was more random.
Yeah, that's like
And when you on the artist page, and for instance, if my songs come up, if you play on my page, and then Kravitz song would come up, then my song with you that's about to come up will come up. But that's still in the same thing.
It's still in the same.
As opposed to just saying, well, this sounds like this, so that's the kind of hip hop we're going to put after it, which I think is label driven a lot of time. And I don't want to get on my Joe Budden joint, but when you comparing it to iTunes, when you comparing it to Apple. Right. You know what I mean? It's just like, all right, well, I'm pretty sure somebody makes sure that it's like what they used to do on Amazon. They make sure that all of their shit pop up first.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, it's big business, man. It's big business. But we're not going to harp on big business because we in the independent business. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, a lot has been done within the three of us that has helped benefit each other. Facts. You see what I'm saying? Kravitz has had a platform that I've hosted out there. I've been on stage out there. We've had legendary nights when Philly dudes got to party with Freeway in Baltimore.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? I seen niggas' faces. And shout out to Son of the 215 because that was his alley-oop situation. Like, he made that happen.
Right off the backboard.
But, like, I don't think, like, I rocked out with the prop or different people from time to time. But when you see these artists that's coming up that they was watching that, and he's right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I saw their faces, man. It was one of them nights. And just like other nights when I pull Worm to the side and I'm like, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Yep. It's been at your joints or members only joints. You know what I mean? We talk about music. I had a session with Worm one day. Random. He went in, had every headache in the world. Locked out the studio.
Yeah, his shit was hot as shit.
Got to another studio, the computer crashed.
Yo.
Damn. After Ace made the beat.
He had to remake
Ace
the beat.
made the beat. The computer crashed. He had to get another computer and remake the beat.
Remake the beat y'all just did.
And shout out to Ace the Kibbles because this nigga somehow remade damn near the same exact fucking beat.
That's crazy. He's a beast.
Yeah, Ace is a beast.
He's a beast.
And then I said, Worm, what you thinking? This nigga had 28 bars on his joint. When I'm trying to figure out what we about to do. He like, so what's the hook? I'm like, I don't know, spit what you got. And he says something, and he said, what'd you say? Mama said, keep the motion. And I said, that's the hook.
Bro, you know when I start writing, I start writing when the metronome come on. I don't care about
explain the metronome. Like, we talk about the tick, 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 tick.
That's it, bro.
That's what you talking about,
need, bro.
I thought that's what that was.
That's all I need, bro. Like that's all I need. As long as I got that.
You write that way.
That's it.
It's like I say he raps like a snare drum because he played the snare, but he's rapping to the legit.
Yep.
That's the same shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
That's
I hate you. I hate you.
Every time I get in the session, bro, you done your shit already? Yeah, bro. I've been done.
Bro, like he literally. I looked at his joint and it looked like a recipe, and I'm like, yo, we not doing 16, 24,
yeah, bro.
32. And he looked at me disappointed, bro. And I'm like, no, we getting back to the hook. He like, well, what's the hook? I'm like, I don't know, rap.
Bookworm.
Because I'm like, you got so many words. Even if it's the part we take it out, we gonna keep a line out of it or something and make a hook. You wrote it to this pace. But what you was about to say, bro?
I sent Bookworm about like 6-7 beats, right? And I was like, yo, let me know your vibe on these things, right? He says, all right, I'm about to lock in. I'll send you something back. Let you know what's up. Every single one, like when he sent me back the email, with the notes
Mhm.
to each and every single one of them.
That's my nigga, man.
My whole
That's
thought
dope,
process.
But that mean he sat with them Jones.
Yeah, I got to, bro.
Reversed,
I tell you everything. I sit at the computer for about 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours before I get up and be like, I'm done. Like,
So you literally like, well, see, you come from a musical background,
Mhm.
so your understanding of production from your drill team days, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
and your perception of the respect that you have for production is a little bit different than the average rapper you're going to send a beat to in general. But then on top of that, you Bookworm. We super good. Don't worry about that. We in the hood. But on top of that, you Bookworm, so you going to be specific about what you feel about it.
Yeah, right.
But that's funny though, because that's like, all right, that makes sense for him. The Sammie, I'm gonna be like, yo, Sippin was popping. Wit was alright.
Right.
Sammie was cool. The rest of them Jones, I ain't fucking with them.
Right.
But can you remember one of the captions, one of the descriptions he had of the beat?
He says, I don't know how I feel about this one. But I feel, and then it was about 3 or 4 sentences
I forgot I did that.
about how he felt. So in my head, I was like, all right. So I'm reading, I'm like, all right, you don't know how to feel.
Because he don't know if he like it or not.
Yeah.
But his perception of it is.
So I'm like, all right, best. He was like, yeah, you write the hook. And then he was like, but I feel. I was like, wait a minute, hold on.
I might do a good hook too. You might do a good hook too. So when we get in the draw, we don't know which one we want to choose. So
Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Just write it.
I think that's my problem, bro. I
Roll
be
the dice when we
overthinking
get
this
there.
shit.
Yo,
So
you know how many times
I'm the same
I've
way,
been in
though.
a session with somebody and I came up with a hook and they came up with a hook and I said they actually go together.
yeah,
And I explained and they like, oh shit, they do go together. We wrote to the same beat.
yo,
You know what I mean? Like don't overthink it, man. But all that to say, go ahead to start sitting this nigga down next to you.
it's that, bro. It's that because I see a science behind all of it, bro. Like I see it. Like when he send the beats, like I'm going to hear the bass first, throughout the beat, and then I play it again. Then I'm gonna hear the cymbals next, and it's like small pieces, bro. Because even when I go and record my vocals, there's a science behind that. I'll chop the main vocals up, make it an ad-lib or something or shit like that. So it's like,
I ain't gonna lie, the longer I sit with the beat, the more different the
It's
part
like-
of the beat that I rap to is.
Right.
There's shit that I know I could just rap to off top.
yeah,
But you know how you listen to something over and over, similar to what he said, you start hearing different sounds. Like there's a pocket that comes within the sound, under the sound sometime. If it's at a pace that could fit my cadence, type of thing. The cadence the delivery I want to give, I should say.
that's
Now,
why I can
understand
relate to that because the song I just recorded is called "Open the Window," and the hook was it was a few different ways I could have approached the hook, right? And those few different ways just wasn't sounding right. All I had to
So
do
I had a few and then I had none.
all I had to do was change my posture, bro. Stand up.
Projected different.
Project different.
Yeah.
That was it.
But you see what I'm saying? Like all that shit it's like it's a
It's a
lot.
science.
It's because we've been in plenty sessions together, me and Kravitz, way more than me and you have.
Yeah.
But we gonna change that. But
Got to.
at the same time, like he has a skill set in music that I don't have. You know what I mean? Like when the way he harmonizes things, the way he layers his vocals and things like that is actually the opposite of everything that I do in the booth. But I got an ear, so I understand what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? But there's times when he's like, "No, this, no, that," and I'm like, "No, just say it that way." And he like, "Oh shit!"
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like a eureka moment, and he like, "Bro," and I'm like, "Nigga, that's what we supposed to do."
Yeah,
Because we
I
hear
do
it how we hear it in
overthink.
our head, but if somebody else hear it, they hear where you going with it. They don't hear what you've been beating yourself up about.
Right.
But what you do is you played it back to yourself. It's like none of this shit is working.
Yeah.
But you had the time to do that with yourself. See what I'm saying about studio time?
Create that time.
You gotta get it done.
It's nothing like being in the studio by yourself.
He
Yeah,
just
bro.
recorded a song for 24 hours. He just
Yeah.
did it. He
Yeah,
just
he-
did it last week.
Legit.
I promise you. I said, who the fuck is you, Mariah Carey? Nigga think he Beyonce. He recorded a 22-hour song, bro. took a nap, got back up, same song.
That's what it is.
Sat on the hook for about like 18 of those hours, like 16, 17 of those hours. Like,
but the thing is, having the
it out.
access, the resources to be able to do it, and then when he came out of it, he was so excited about it.
Yeah.
So it mean that you hit your goal, or like we right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't a bullseye, maybe, or maybe it is, but we right there, and that's how this shit is. That's how it is. We got a million ideas. Half of them we don't even remember to get them out.
Facts.
How are you about that? Do you take notes when you think of lyrics, energies, vibes? Cause we got these things in our pocket, and we touch them all day.
And I really should, yo. I really should, bro. Cause like my thought process is crazy, bro.
I would think it would benefit you more than me.
I should be taking these notes, but I don't, bro. And that's a problem because it's my focus. And I can be honest about it. It's social media that took my focus like that, bro. So my attention span got like that, bro. So like even when I pick up a book nowadays, like I caught myself, bro. I read a few pages. I read a chapter 2 or 3. The next day, I don't even pick that shit back up, bro. Because it's my attention, right?
All right, so before you finish, you said I spend 2 or 3 hours on the computer, right? Right?
What?
If this is a regiment, then you could create an additional regiment, or you can shift your regiment. Y'all both knew what I was about to say, right?
Yo, cause like, damn.
Like it's workable. We can figure this out. We gotta be patient with ourselves.
But look, I do peep though. Like,
you.
I stay up. I be up all day, bro. Like the clock to me is like time is just continuous, bro. 24 hours. It just keep going,
nigga
keep
forgot
going,
what
keep
time
going,
to be
right?
here today.
Yeah, bro. Cause I was up last night recording 5 o'clock in the morning, bro. I just be up, bro.
He called me like, yo,
So-
all right.
So I just be up, but on those moments, like I peep like the frequencies around that time is more quiet. It's nobody up and stuff like that, bro. That's when I get my more thoughts out.
Absolutely.
So I'll wait until it hit 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning on the dot to start writing, and that's when I'll get my best lyrics.
And that's cool because you understand that. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, you literally structure so many things in your head, but you don't take note of it out there.
Yeah, that's true.
And part of it adds to your anxiety, but a lot of it actually soothes your anxiety because you have everything thought out.
And something about that, bro, I just found out I got anxiety, bro.
No, you definitely do.
I just found that
You
out.
definitely do. I know you
just
anxious.
found that out like 2 shows ago, bro. I just found that out.
I know you anxious. But you know what? When you're creative, a certain level of anxiety is healthy. Because it keeps you from being too arrogant.
Yeah, right.
You see what I'm saying? Because you got to realize, like, and people, like I said, man, it's not something that everybody can do, but it's something that a lot of people can reach. But what you do when you go into a studio and you hear half a beat or a beat, and you create a record out of it that's tangible enough that it reaches other people that have never seen you before, is not a light thing.
Right.
So there's a lot of God in that. There's a lot of like
Major.
bravado. Like you could get caught up in yourself. That anxiety keeps you saying, "But are they gonna like it? You know what I mean? Did I hit that the right way?
Yeah.
Should I do that one more time?"
Maybe I should read.
The arrogance and all of that shit. When and a lot of arrogance is just reverse anxiety.
Damn, man, you know what, bro? Because I feel that, bro. I feel that fight. It's like a fight, bro. It's like, is they gonna feel this? Like, did I say that right? But on the other side, it's like, this shit. I know this shit is right.
This is
I
fire.
don't- Yeah.
I'm fired.
Like this
I'm
shit be
fired.
like,
I'm him.
yeah.
And when you fire in your head, well, if I miss this one, fuck it, I'm fired.
Yeah.
But to them, there's a different thing.
Yeah.
They're anxious in a different way. They like, so does this mean he just got that one or he's falling off? Like they start thinking shit that you're not even worried about because you know you can create.
Yeah, right.
And you know that you put that energy out there for a purpose, whether they got it or not. If they don't get it, that becomes your anxiety.
Yeah. So maybe that's my anxiety because I feel like because I changed the shift of vibe so drastically, I feel like, oh, maybe they don't like it, or because I did that, or because I brought this kind of music is different from everybody else's. Like,
But I think you did things that artists that I respect do. Like, what was it called? Breakfast from Currency. The joint that just about him waking up in a hotel. The joint he just shot at the resort that time. and it was just like him just talking through what he did. You did that with one of your records that you performed actually when you was like, oh, maybe we could do this and feel like I'm in the Corvette and we in the AC and like you ran through the Cali situation. Remember?
Yeah.
Like you got joints like that where it's like I just went with how I felt at that time after having that experience. Where a lot of people feel like they got to dial back to when they made this and when they made that. You're going with your experience.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. And at the same time, like I said, there's milestones that we look for.
Facts.
But you have the freedom that you've been able to do multiple things that connect. They just connect differently. And you connect with them differently now. Because you connect with your old shit differently than your new shit.
Yes.
But your old shit ain't whack. You see what I'm saying? Your old shit was where you was at. Now you can say stuff like, I got a son that look just like me in a track.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now you can say, yo, like this is life stuff. This is why a lot of times we see talent in youngins, and it's big in comedy, but also in music. If you don't have a grown young boy, it's like, yeah, but how much is he really going to be able to say? He hasn't lived.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. And that's why I feel like sometimes I'm only 25, right? I feel like I only spent 25 years in this. They be like, that's old, bro. I don't feel like 25. I ain't lived shit, bro.
You've only really lived
like,
for the last 3. You had a baby for the last 2.
I really ain't experienced nothing, bro. So it's like sometimes I feel like when I'm at the mic, it's like, damn, like I don't really got something to really talk about that's gonna relate to everybody. But then again, I do, bro, because I've been out the city, I've been out the country, bro. I done did stuff, volunteer type work and stuff like that. So why not experience that stuff?
And then it's the J. Cole of it, where it's like, speak to where you at, because there's other people that's where you at.
Where you at, right? Yeah.
When he talked about being that college kid and going through the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Like
right.
motherfuckers thought that would be corny if somebody did it and nobody would care. He started a $1 in a Dream tour and all of that shit, and next thing you know, he's one of them. Like, you gotta go with where you at, but you also have to go in it knowing that you want to experience things so that you can broaden your scope. You gotta watch more movies. You gotta read more books. You gotta watch documentaries. You gotta listen to interviews. You have to do things that put you in a place of, I'm not just gonna keep thinking the same shit all day. Because you could beat a message in people's head, but there's a bunch of different ways to deliver it. There's a bunch of movies besides Boys in the Hood, Menace and Juice to reference.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? And you'd be surprised how many motherfuckers saw that abstract ass movie that you saw. And they'll tell you, you know, when I started fucking with you, you was talking about such and such. And I was like, niggas don't never talk about that joint. Right. That's my man. They found a connection. I'm telling you. Cause and that's where we lose to a lot of the bigger artists. Right. Because what do you think they doing all day on the tour bus and on the plane?
Watching movies,
interviews, and documentaries.
That's why I peeped that too. I watched Meek's story, right? And Meek, he watched those things. Like, he watched those
what's
type
on in the studio
type things. Like, yeah. So why not? So I even peeped myself today. Like, before I even came here, bro, I watched like 2 different documentaries about like just what happened in ancient times under the earth or whatnot, or just the complexity of the brain and whatnot, shit like that, bro.
Which makes you understand how small we are,
bro. how small and how backwards they pushed us, bro. Like, it don't make no sense. So it's...
But that's why I'm not gonna tell you anything that's preached by them. I'm gonna tell you what feels right to me. I can't give you them. I can give you what I feel like your energy deserves. Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. And that's all I can do. And I think that's a lot of the times where people don't understand how to like connect to certain people, and they look at me and they be like, "Why do these people be around?" Because I only go there. You see what I'm saying? I don't put a lot of other shit on it. There's no big eyes and little U's, so we all where we at. But when we have a conversation, what happens is the future of our conversations is based on your reaction to the conversation. You see what I'm saying? Because we could go deep. If we could have a deep conversation one day. But once I go deep and you go left, all right, we going to keep it surface now. Right. Yeah, right. And I fucks with you. But I'm going to tell you got some good sneaks on, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a party this weekend. That's about it. We ain't going. But like, I think at 25 though, and Kravitz, you could speak for yourself. I think that is admirable, your mindset and your work ethic and the things you've done and you're working towards. I think it is. I think there's a lot of people that if they know you or know of you, they don't see the you that you see. You know what I mean?
Right.
Bookworm is a motherfucker.
His professionalism.
That's they be like, Bookworm is that and this, and I be like, I'm alright.
Well, you always gonna be alright.
I'm alright, bro.
You always gonna be alright because you're working for greatness.
Yeah.
You working for greatness.
Facts.
There's nothing wrong with that, but there's the things like I'm trying or I can't and shit. Like we don't do those,
bro. And I tell you, like, regardless of like whatever I've been through as a kid, whatever my stepdad did, whatever, bro. Like, the one thing he said was take the word "can't" out your vocabulary. That was it, bro. I don't say that at all.
Black
I
men
believe
should never
you could
speak
do
like that,
everything,
man.
bro. Anything is possible. The word in the I'm possible. That's the word inside impossible, bro.
And the reason I say black men, to be clear for the audience, is because some people have the luxury of saying that
Yeah.
because there's another option.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nigga, no.
No,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go with it. Run with it.
Yeah.
I can. I will.
Yeah. We will.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
You know, certain things like we have to start sentences different. It goes back to being intentional. Intentional about what you're trying to accomplish. You see what I'm saying? And when I say trying to accomplish, it's because it's not guaranteed, but we ain't playing with it. Not playing with it at all. This man said, yo, I'm gonna get on GLOCAWEAR. He didn't start off with 1 day a week. He started off with 3 in the morning.
And that takes some balls, bro. You wake up early as shit.
Remember, we was at 7 a.m. We did 7
I remember when you was at 7 to 9. You was crazy and I was there.
Yeah.
It's early as shit.
I hated you for that.
Yo, cause look, I said, look, this is what I'm doing, and Sammie was like, all right, he was like, you know what, I'm gonna do my best to, you know what I'm saying, pull up on you, help you in your start. You know what I'm saying? Cause one of the things with this whole radio, it's a lot different from being in the crowd and being a part of what's going on than being the person
Who has to manipulate
that
the
has to
situation.
manipulate that whole everybody being a part of the situation behind here for 2 hours.
Big difference.
And that's
It's a
why
big difference.
That's why now it's the Kravitz experience.
But it was always a Chris Mack experience. He had the experience before he had the show. That's what was weird. Like, he had the experience when I met him. The experience just involved different things.
Right.
Yep.
So now the show took the highlight. So it looks like the experience came from that. But actually, all the other additives to the show is what the experience was before.
Facts.
Am I saying that right?
No, you're saying that absolutely right.
Yeah, all of the other shit, the hosting, the shows, that was already a thing. Now there's a radio show, but when you have a radio show on a platform like GLOCAWEAR, it gets looked at backwards. Like you said, when you look at history, you wind up that shit been reversed.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's nothing wrong with that because it's branding and marketing, and when you can get on a major platform 3 days a week in the morning, you become a part of people's routine.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? You become a part of people's routine. Them numbers don't slide. So people get used to your voice. They get used to your music. They get used to your taste in people, your opinion on things. And they take a lot of that personal, too. So it's a responsibility. Because people will wake up every day to argue with you. But nowadays, with Instagram and all that, they feel like they can get a little closer to you than just arguing through the radio.
Facts.
And that's why you got to be careful. Weirdos out here.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But like I just say that to say like being intentional about like, no, I'm going to do this and I don't know what it takes, but it's necessary. It's necessary. And I'm sure there's been times when you felt like you was on the treadmill.
Probably the first 6-7 months until that summertime, that first summer of seeing me morning show, and then the network, the first cookout that we had and stuff like that, and that's when it was like, okay, this is real. Once you could start to see that what you're trying to be intentional about is a reality for you, that's when you kind of start to smoothen things out, walk on that plane a little bit, and you know, you look up 2-3 years later, you still, you know, you elevate.
It's crazy because I feel like just thinking about talking about y'all, there's Sippin with Sammie, the platform, there's Flyboy Friday, the platform, there's Sammie as an artist. I feel like in the last couple of years, I've had realizations for all 3 of those situations that fucked me up. Like, this what we doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. It's definitely what we doing.
This is really what's happening right now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like you said, like y'all said, everything starts with an idea. You gotta be creative before you create.
Yep.
So you have an idea, you put the energy into it, you take it serious enough to make it a thing. Once you make it a thing, there's no guarantee that somebody's gonna give a fuck.
Facts.
Right?
Hope.
So once you get that back, and it's like, oh shit, no, I'm a destination. I'm a part of people's plans for rollout. That's a big responsibility. You know what I mean? Like motherfuckers is counting. They cameraman is gonna get some of their best footage from this joint,
Facts.
or like it wasn't worth the trip. You see what I'm saying? And that has to include having fun, digging into them, whatever have you. I can't slack on that and just be like, we sipping.
Right.
But when you look back on it, it's like, you know what? Them days that I sipped a little less was all worth it.
Yeah.
The days that I sipped a little more was all worth it.
At the end of the day, it's all worth it.
It's all worth it, right?
Yeah, because nothing, you know, and I'm not perfect, so I have dark times. Nothing's really showing his head that I have to, like, be like, damn, that wasn't how that was supposed to go.
Yeah,
Facts.
bro, because even I feel like that, like, even the ups and downs that we had all year, I feel like the downs we had was supposed to happen for us to grow.
Facts.
Like,
Well, talk about the damn-demic, the pandemic.
Depends.
Where was your mindset?
Damn,
No,
damn.
because you had
I like that.
a new baby.
yo, damn, bro.
Like, just as a, like, you had to go out in the world and
Yo.
come back to your new baby.
Yo,
like,
it was wild, bro. Like, so when the pandemic first hit, yo, so the baby was just born. Mind you, as soon as the baby was born, he got sick. He got sick. He was in the hospital for like a week and a half.
think
Yeah,
I
my
was
baby
something
mom
like
had got sick right after that too, right?
Oh,
Boom.
man.
We had got better. Boom. After that, Corona hit. So I was like, all right, if anything happened, we probably already had this shit before the shit even before they labeled
Because it was right, yeah, because it was
right.
around since
Because
like
it was
November.
right there, bro. We
Yeah,
was
they
right
They
there.
ain't say
right?
that until March,
So
but
it
it was
was
around
a
November.
and it was like a
Yep.
different type of cold. So it was like something different, bro. And then they came with the Corona shit, right? So then, after that's when niggas started getting laid off. So I had got laid off of work or whatnot. So then, boom, unemployment and shit, whatever. So there's some shit, whatever. Shit just started going downhill, whatnot. Baby mom came, took baby, whatever, everything, right? So I just like, all right, whatever, boom. I'm free or whatever. I'm just free. I'm just gonna get up and go. I did, bro. I just went to New York. Just got up, drove back and forth to New York, I met somebody from New York in Atlantic City, and we was just freestyling in the store or whatever. And he was like, "Bro, come to New York or whatnot." So I come to New York. I get in their studios. I see how they rapping and shit like that. Niggas just hopping in the studio, hopping in the booth, hopping out the booth, hopping in the booth, hopping out the booth. I get in the booth. You can't take me out the booth until I want to get out the booth. Nigga. That's how I'm coming. So that's when I started realizing, like, yo, this is who I am. Like, this is what I want to do and shit like that.
See
And
what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
That's
So
fire.
like I say the pandemic, bro. It wasn't bad for me, bro, because it allowed
I
me to
agree.
become open, bro.
You was
It
getting
freed
paid
me,
and you
bro.
had time.
I had time, bro, and I was getting paid, bro. I wasn't confined to. Cause I was working at the airport. I wasn't confined
looked
to
out
a
for me.
mandated schedule.
No, nigga, I was in line, and this nigga looked out for me at the airport.
Oh yeah,
one time. This nigga was calling my name, and I thought I was tripping.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I
He
forgot
was
about
like,
that.
Mr. Malone, Sammie, Sippin with Sammie. I'm like, oh shit, nigga done said all my names. He like, yo, chill for a second. I'm gonna go to the front. I'm gonna get y'all in the the line. You know when you going through the
The TSA joint.
We was in the back of that joint, and it was just getting longer and longer. Like nobody was moving. This nigga walked to the front. He said 5 words to this lady. She looked, gave him the whatever you want to do joint. Like, all right, you know what I mean? Like I ain't tripping. He said, yo, we walked all the way around all these motherfuckers. Like, you know how you duck under the rope and walk around all the way
Yeah.
to the front? And they all looking at us like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm just looking like, I'm sorry, but I'm taking advantage.
That's why I had power.
Like, I've been you before. I watched people do this before. It's me today.
I'm feeling
It's
good.
me today.
I'm
Yeah.
here.
I had the power,
He
bro.
cut
I know.
45 minutes of standing still time off of our life, bro. It was like being in a roller coaster line, bro.
That's another blessing of the pandemic.
It
The
is,
lines
bro.
in the airport are
Way
very,
shorter.
very, very shorter. So
Way shorter.
when I go, I don't have to be there 2 hours ahead. I
Yeah,
just
this
gotta
was
be there a
them
little
times.
hour.
Yo, I'm gonna tell
This
y'all a
is
trick though. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all a trick though,
I
right?
love it.
If the line, if y'all know the TSA line, if y'all go in there that early, right? You know the TSA line
I
is
try to
real
go
long,
early.
bro. If you feel like you're gonna be late, ask for wheelchair assistance, bro. You go through all the priority lines.
And you know what's crazy?
Just say,
I'm
just
not
say
even
you're late,
gonna
bro,
lie.
so.
My thing, and I didn't do it because
I'm going to do that.
I started thinking about karma. I talked to a couple people that was talking about karma. But my thing was going to be whenever I travel, whenever I go to amusement park, I'm taking my knee brace.
Very smart.
I'm dead up. Like I got a whole torn ACL
system,
situation.
dog.
I'm taking my knee brace. I got a mechanical. I'm gonna look crazy today, but we gonna get on everything in 5 minutes.
Wow.
Wait, no lines.
No lie. They don't even question you, bro. I was at a festival. I was at the Firefly Festival. The joint that what's the name?
How
You might as well
was
just
that?
did. This was a few years ago. That shit was crazy. You talking about 50,
I've never
60,
been to a
70,000
Firefly.
people a day.
Damn.
And I did the whole weekend. I did all 4 days. Like we camped out
soldier.
there. I had a
Party.
tent. I had a tent and all that shit.
Oh yeah, you.
He was out
But
there.
like
Send me a different breed of like person.
I know a little bit of everybody. Niggas be like, come on, all right. Like
different breed of
I took enough weed. You know what I mean?
Send
Like
me in like 20 different like circles of networks.
no, I got and the crazy thing is, I go everywhere with the same lifestyle. Just accept me as I am. It's church.
That's all you
It's
got to
church.
be is you, bro.
It's church.
No, and you learn that as you know as you get older, as you grow. You know
But
what
I
I'm
got
saying? That's fine.
after the first day, I had lost everybody, and I couldn't find where the shuttle was or whatever it was to get back to my campsite. And I asked somebody at the front, like at the gate, like, "Yo, I'm trying to find." I'm out of my mind by now. I'm like, I can't do all this walking. I'm walking in circles. I just had, you know what I mean, surgery, just that and the third. They like, oh, you supposed to go over to that tent and tell them that, yo, these motherfuckers drove me around the rest of the weekend, bro.
Hey.
I had, like, me plus one. Like, we was
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
And
Fire.
at all the joints, at all the shows, there was a platform stage that was for VIPs and handicapped
And
people.
yo, what's up there?
So we was like, bro, we wasn't even going up there though, because it's like we want to do fuck shit in the crowd.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you want to, one of you,
Go ahead.
whoever want to go up there, let me know. We up there,
Oh, that's fine.
and we could go up like if it's like say it was your favorite art, like Weeknd
Right.
performed,
Yeah.
Jazzy Jeff did a set, like it was all
Oh,
type
yeah,
of
so you definitely
shit
want
that
a
like
different
different
couple
people
of
cared
them.
about, and you know I was with a bunch of white people, so they different bands they like,
Right.
and it's like if you want to go up there, then just let me know and we right up there, because I had the wristband on all weekend, bro, because I got frustrated one night. It was like I can't keep walking in circles. Them motherfuckers was like, you ain't supposed to be. Bro, I'm giving, and Firefly is huge. As you might as well. It's huge. Where you got to go to campsites and all that shit,
Right.
it's different, bro. So, shit. So it was like, I appreciate that. She called right on time too. But it was one of them joints where it was like, you appreciated that golf cart.
Yeah.
It was a hike.
It was like,
Bro, one time I walked back to the site and I went to like my section, but I was on the far end of my section. Bro, that was the longest walk. And at nighttime at a festival when everybody's drunk and on drugs, you
Yeah,
just
no,
walking
that's
past
different.
tents that sound like you're in the middle of a porn shoot.
bro, you ever go like,
Like everybody's getting crazy.
you ever go hiking, like hiking, like,
No.
bro,
I
I've done it.
have.
You done it? How long?
I've only gone for 2 days.
Bro, I was going for 2 weeks, bro. I was
You hiked for 2
hike-
weeks?
I was hiking, canoeing for 2 weeks. 1 week hiking, 1 week canoeing, bro. I
Where?
was living off the earth on the Appalachian Trail,
Y'all
the
did
Delaware
shrooms?
River, huh? No, we doing shit.
Yo, that,
I mean, 2 weeks in nature.
I did shrooms on my 2 days. You didn't do shrooms?
No,
He said, nigga, you burned the time.
2 weeks? No
I was
shrooms.
like, it was just
though?
like an educational type of thing. Like you know how they just it's an outward bound trip. So you know they have you do those
Okay.
type of things and whatnot.
Yeah.
So we hiking 70-pound bags on our backs, hiking up them hills 9 miles a day.
Training
type
y'all
shit.
for the military.
Trainers, bro. Being
They want y'all to be in the military.
bro.
Bro.
So that's why I think I am the way I am, bro. Because I've been through shit like that.
And you it's a little militant to
Yeah,
you.
it's a little
Yeah.
military. Plus, my stepdad was in the military too, bro. So growing up with him, in addition to that, like,
See, I picked the perfect word.
yeah, bro. So like, just being
Militant.
organized and militant like that, and that's why I carry myself the way I do, I guess. So, because I've been through that type of stuff.
But 2 weeks of just
2 weeks,
canoeing
bro.
and
Like,
hiking.
what did that really like?
It's more than that.
it's like so that hiking, y'all didn't just walk.
Like a
we
few
literally
days
just
in the
walk.
woods, you could go
we
without
just
shit.
walk. Like we just walk. No, we do. They probably like when we got to the canoeing parts, they had like porta potties and shit like that. But like hiking wise,
Y'all was bears.
you gotta dig a hole in the dirt and literally take a poop. You take a toilet paper and just cover it back up.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it, bro. Like literally making pancakes and shit making fire and shit like that. Everything, bro. Like
Oh, so y'all like lived off the grid.
literally
for,
lived, bro,
y'all
for
lived
2
off the
weeks,
grid.
bro. Lived off the grid for 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
I'd do it again for real. I'll do it again.
Hey, to the crowd, this is my J. You on the Sippin with Sammie podcast. I'm filming right now, so, you know what I mean?
Hi, guys.
What's up?
Yo. You know what I mean? Got Bookworm and the Kravitz in here. That's my J. But
Okay, period.
I know I missed your call. I'm going to call you back as soon as I'm done this, but I figured might as well put your voice on the show, right?
Aw, thanks.
Nah, I appreciate you. I'm going to talk to you in a minute.
Alrighty.
All right, Queen. Another talent that I met recently that I've seen going crazy lately. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for you, Kravitz, how does it feel to be a conduit?
What's that mean?
For creatives, like a point of contact. For people that are trying to better themselves in entertainment, business, all type of thing. You don't just have one form of people on your platforms.
To be honest, it's humbling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I was young, I wanted to do this. Like what I'm doing now is
Exactly what you're doing now?
exactly what I'm doing now. Not radio,
That's dope.
but as far as like helping people and being an influencer and knowing certain things and how to maneuver and marketing, and that's what it is I wanted to do as a kid. So I'm actually doing what it is what I dreamed about as a kid. So it's really humbling for me. So anything I do outside of that is extra. You know what I'm saying? But being able to be that point of contact for people is very humbling because it's other people that are like me that didn't dream about this, but they were given opportunity to be that.
Mm-hmm.
And they take it for granted.
You know what, yo? I don't see y'all as like everybody else, right? I see y'all as like they milestones. You talk about the milestones, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now the people I meet a lot of people, but there are people that's bold. And I say we got SippinwitSammie, we got Son of 215, we got Kravitz, we got Wiz, we got Chris Cotton and stuff like that.
I love this
and we
list.
got all that.
That list hard.
Yeah, bro, we got all the sub names and stuff like that. But it's important people that y'all did that played important roles in my life to get me on the next wave or whatnot.
I'm proud of that.
Say if I never never met you, I never would have critiqued my lyrics to make them shit sound right. And say if I didn't do a CME night, I probably wouldn't have broke out enough for you to witness that shit to do that. So like,
I know what you mean. If you
y'all important people right there.
If there
like,
wasn't for Chris Cotton putting a battery in your back, supporting you and making sure that you could do it, you might have hung it up a while before you even met me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably so.
And on some real shit, bro, I don't want to get too emotional. I love Chris, man. But I understand
man.
what having somebody like that in your corner means.
Facts.
When I say I seen this man at a concert one night and I said, bro, it's a lot of stuff coming my way and I don't know how to figure out how to prioritize, what's the best way to go type, like, you know what I mean? You come to that fork in the road where it's like, yo, there's offers. What do I do? Do I just hold it down? Like, you know what I mean? And he was like, well, let me know when you want to talk. And I said, bro, whenever you want to talk. He said, well, I'm free tomorrow after 5. And by 6, Chris was in here talking to me and giving me the best advice in the fucking world, bro.
Just talking.
And one of the last real conversations I had with him before we lost him.
And that's where you get it from.
I've been doing the same, but I don't expect the same. I'm somebody that, like, there's a lot of people that are gone that gave me energy that I didn't even know why I deserved. Like, they protected me. They, like, you know what I mean? They didn't know me my whole life. I've known people for a year or 2.
Yeah.
And they acted like they knew me since I was 5. And I just pay shit forward. Like, because I can't repay them. You know what I mean? They gone. And the ones that's here, they proud of where I'm at. But, like, I just lost Double D recently. You know what I mean? And people don't understand. When I sat in the basement smoking with him, and I was like, yeah, I'm about to do this music thing, he called Simply Monica and was like, hey, I got this kid. You know what I mean? This guy I know. I think y'all could both benefit from each other. Not, I got this dude that's trying to rap that needs to get on your platform.
Yeah, right.
I was introduced properly, which started my trajectory into the business the way that it is now.
It's a bunch of words.
You see what I'm saying? It's all about how it's carried.
How it says.
But if you know anything about Double D, he one of them. He done been around. You know what I mean? He done ran around with Gil and all of that, and he's been in the game, and he's not going to tell you nothing wrong. He's going to keep it real with you. He kept it real with HB when he first met her. Told her he loved her music. He said, it sounded like you recorded yourself. Invest in yourself. Do this, do that. You know what I mean? And she just told me the other day. She talked to him for hours one time, just about, you know, how to, whatever. Yeah. Like, he was one of them. And those kind of people, I can't, like, he's not going to be there if something happens and me and Kravitz is on stage or me and you was on stage and we holding something up. I can't give him a ticket to that.
Right. Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So
facts.
what I do is I make it possible for people to be able to do that for their people. Because I can't pay none of them dudes back. That's why I said I don't be wanting to get emotional, but if you know my heart, then you know that, like, a lot of my story comes through loss. You know what I mean? But it's the people that invested in me the most, the people that bet on me the hardest, is usually the ones that go first. So I'ma never stop creating a way. I'll be in a wheelchair trying to make a phone call for somebody, because at the end of the day, the things that was done for me kept me alive. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole nother level. Like, you gotta understand my mentality, where I was at in life. That shit kept me alive. Nigga grab you right before you turn that corner. Oh,
Yep.
Where you going?
Yeah.
No, nigga.
Yeah. Right.
Matter of fact, stay in the house.
So hold up.
I got it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it is what it is. And this is all kind of life experiences where that's happened. Where it's like, just don't do it that way. Let me help you do it.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And I don't want to make everything sound like street shit, because it's not. There's all type of people that I've lost. I lost people to illness and all type of things that was great human beings, and they just saw a light. They saw something that needed protecting. They saw something that needed nurturing. They saw somebody that they could fuck with and felt was genuine.
Facts.
So when I see that in people, I treat them like that. It's hard not to do for a Bookworm. It's hard not to do for a HB. Facts. It's hard not to take an interest in somebody like a Majay that you know that when she comes, she coming with what she come with. You see what I'm saying? Like, 100%. It's literally hard when I know I can make a phone call. Not a phone call that'll get you a Def Jam deal. Yeah. But a phone call that'll be like, yo, somebody headed your way. I think you need to pay attention. Facts. You need to pay attention. Just keep your eyes open. And the more that the artists deliver, the more that my word means something. So I'm not betting on bullshit. You gotta be heavy. Like, you can't go in there with 2-3 joints. You can't go in there saying, I'ma only do what I have prepared. Right. You might walk in the room and the motherfucker might sit you down with a producer and say, make something break fucking now.
You gotta be able to do it.
And you gonna tell me you can't make a hit with Hitmaker? See what I'm saying? We seen it on Black Ink Chicago. Bull went to Cali. Had, what's the name, at his disposal. Nigga left him in the studio for 2 weeks, came back. He said, like, I got a song and like 3 half of songs. And like, oh, we knew that was over. We knew that. If you know you know that's over.
You put me in the studio locked in for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. One song.
And a couple of half versions. I'm gonna fire myself,
bro. It was like, it was just one of them joints where it's like,
it's time to go home, man.
What the fuck you doing?
Niggas would kill for this.
Yo,
the last 3 days I'll be filling out applications. Like
yo, what?
It's Whole Foods hiring. I
don't want to do this shit. Clearly, you don't want to do this shit. No, but back to Worm with the music, man. What you got out there? What do you have coming? I know me and you have something dropping very soon.
Man, I already got a lot of stuff out there, bro. YouTube, iTunes, Auto-Tune. I said Auto-Tune.
Some of it is Auto-Tune.
Some of it is Auto-Tune. I say that the 369k album, that's the Auto-Tune album. But yeah, I got that stuff up. But me and Sam about to drop, what's today? Tomorrow we about to drop Keep the Motion, bro.
So by the time y'all see this, it'll be out.
Produced by Ace the Chemist. Legend. We got that dropping, and then after that, bro, I just got a lot of other stuff dropping, just periodically, just dropping. And just another thing, bro, I started making my own beats too.
You back producing?
I'm back producing, but this time it's like I understand it now, bro. Like just before, bro, I was like, I didn't want to make beats, bro, because it's like it's different stuff in the beats. It's as complicated as my vocals, bro. So I was like, all right, whatever. boom. I'm gonna just try
I
it
can
out.
already imagine.
I tried it out.
I can already imagine.
So now it's better, bro. It's better this way to create my own beat along with the vocals because I can mix everything together. I can take instruments out
That's
that
nasty.
might clash with the word or things like that and stuff like that. So now it feels much better because now it's different from going through a selection of YouTube beats and getting uninspired. The more beats I hear and stuff like
First
that.
of all,
like,
we not doing YouTube beats.
no,
It's over
No
for
more.
that.
it's over for them shits.
Just for anybody watching, listen, man. Don't waste no beats. Don't waste no records on beats that you can't monetize.
Facts.
Bro, I don't care if you go on GarageBand, make you do something.
Don't. I'm telling you because
Real.
logically, any song, any beat that you'll click on any of these streaming platforms have a few thousand views on them, which means there's at least 200 people that probably made a record to that.
To that
Facts.
drum, bro.
And this is if it's 2,500 views on it. It might be
Facts.
250 people made a record to it. 50 of them might have made a banger to it.
yeah,
Facts.
right, exactly.
One of them already bought the fucking or leased the beat.
You know what? I can say
Facts.
this, right?
And when you go to drop your joint, he own it.
Yo, Trackstar,
Mhm.
I recorded Trackstar. I had that beat probably 6 months before he dropped that shit, bro. I got people that can prove that. I got people that call
You told me this before.
Niggas called me like,
I
bro,
think you
they
told
stole
me
your
this,
beat,
yeah.
bro. What the fuck?
You
Like
ain't
shit
get it.
like that, bro.
When you beat. But I remember watching 106 in Park, and the same beat was on 2 or 3 different videos that was on the countdown at one time. The Smiles and South Star beat. It was
That's
on like
crazy.
3 different songs, bro.
Oh wow.
That's why,
And they
like,
all went.
They all
But
hit.
I'm sure behind the scenes, like, there's a reason why we
Somebody
stopped
got-
hearing some of them
yeah.
songs after
yeah.
that.
And look, like, and I get it.
Somebody's like,
Cause you
oh.
see me, I'm like, damn. I'm trying to think what songs they were. What the other 2 songs was.
We'll figure it out off air. We ain't got time for all that.
Damn.
But no, it was one of them times, and he wasn't the only one. It was
Yeah.
other joints that had at least 2 songs to them, and it was
Wow.
like that was just one of them times in hip hop where I was
Yeah.
like, you know what, I can't fight niggas. Even like say it's a song that's hot, right? Us doing a freestyle to it, cool. But if I would do somebody else's beat that I covered that way, I'm making a whole song to it. Once I make a song to it over they beat, then I just wasted a fucking record.
Bro, all right, can I say
Because I'm
something?
gonna make a good joint, or I'm not gonna touch it.
All right, I gotta say this. All right, I gotta say because I feel like, all right, I don't mind. I feel like singers got it easier than rappers do, right? Because they could just cover somebody's song and that'd be it. It's about your voice, right? So I feel like
To a
when
certain
it comes
extent.
when it comes to a
To a
rapper,
certain extent.
to a certain extent, right? But when it comes to a rapper, like I don't, cause like they want me to do like a joint to like a J. Cole or Kendrick beat, like use one of their beats. But the way I feel about that, I feel like, bro, like you did that song, you killed that song. I don't want to touch your song.
Yeah, it's like rapping
Certain
over.
songs you just don't touch.
It's
Yeah,
like
like
rapping
just-
over a whole
like-
beat. But what I
Yeah.
will tell you
Certain
is,
songs you just don't touch.
it's like what I said in the beginning. You gotta air certain shit out. So maybe one of your air it out sessions might need to be something that they familiar with somebody else
Yeah.
that aired it out.
Facts.
But as far as I'm gonna be the boy that just killed these, like you're not gonna be that boy, because that's not worth it to you. But
Yeah.
to like you are going to be compared to Cole's, you're going to be compared to Kendrick's, you're going to be compared to them. So sometimes it's worth it to touch something
Just for
just to air it out,
purpose, yeah.
Just do it.
just to air it out. You know what I mean?
Don't
And
put a whole production behind it, though.
no,
Like,
don't make like rap. Like
Just
you know
rap.
how Hov said, rhyme all over that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spit it.
Like,
Just
don't
go.
take that nigga cadence. Think of every cadence you could possibly do to that bitch and destroy it.
and do it.
You see what I'm saying? But just one time for the one time, and I give
One
y'all
time,
another one
yeah.
next year or in 2 years.
Yeah, right.
That type of shit. But not as like an objective. As
Back
like,
to the scheduled program.
it ain't nothing for you to put your pen to paper. You know what I mean? Like, you write. What'd you say? He said, as soon as
Yo.
I got a verse coming. Like, that's different, bro. And people don't, like, I write fast, you know that.
Facts.
And not to say I'm super
Extremely
prolific,
fast.
but at the same time,
No pressure.
there's no wasted words when I write my
Yeah,
shit.
no.
Every
No pressure.
word is intentional. So the things that we're able to do, we have to understand that sometimes we just gotta do them to do them.
Right.
Sometimes we take it a little too serious, and sometimes it'll garner the audience, because that's why they're telling you to do it.
Yeah.
They're telling you because you're comparable.
Mm.
That's a compliment. Think about it. They said you should do a Kendrick or a Cole type.
That's
joint.
a
Think about
compliment.
Bookworm. Think about Bookworm.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No, yeah, no, absolutely.
It ain't sound wrong at all. It wasn't like, oh, they want you to do a Nori beat. Why?
Yeah.
Like, no, nigga.
They want to hear something.
They want you to go
them
off on something
with your voice
that'll
on it.
transition, that'll bridge that gap to where it'll be like, oh no, but he can do that. So
That's
don't
what-
just say that that's him.
Yeah,
no, he
bro.
can do
And
that.
I
He don't
honestly
do
feel
that.
like
Facts,
if
facts.
anybody pick me up, like if anybody was to search and pick me up, like in the industry wise, I feel like Kendrick team would be the first team to call because like they would be like, damn, like this the next thing.
I'm
Like,
gonna tell you, and this is my opinion, and this is dated because this is on this day. Shit changes tomorrow. Niggas need to get with Ghazi. Get that Empire situation. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that independent partnership that they got going on over there. The
Yeah.
same shit that has been done over under different umbrellas, but Ghazi's been a part of them too.
Facts.
We ain't aiming for crews. Aiming for ownership. You see what I'm saying? But I understand the parallel what you're talking about. Like, yeah, if it's somewhere you would fit, if it's somebody that'll recognize your
I
greatness,
agree.
absolutely. But just as somebody that doesn't want the people to think that that's what we looking for, it's we need the type of money, the type of situation, the type of opportunities, the type of backing that those situations are starting to garnish.
Facts.
And I'm saying Ghazi specifically because I've watched a million interviews and they go, "Oh, you do Ghazi? Oh, you Ghazi? Oh, yeah. That's why I've been seeing." You know what I mean?
Name.
It's been
It
them
always
things.
sticks.
No, it's about how you do business. We watched Puff catch flack for the deals he was giving people, and he said these are standard deals.
Facts.
There's certain people that are going beyond standards and breaking molds and doing things above and beyond. And Rock Nation has done a lot of shit that endorsement wise that we never seen before. But like
Facts.
there's certain situations for independent artists that's popping. You know, you can do your own thing.
yeah,
Well, you need them partnerships. And that's why a lot of people are saying they're independent, because it's an independent partnership. But you
Facts.
still got a machine behind you that comes from the big dogs.
From the big dogs.
You understand what I'm saying? It's that balance. But he has a machine behind him that's completely invested in him and all of that.
Facts.
It's about connecting with other conduits.
that's all it is. It's connection, bro. Ain't no money, ain't no bickering, no nothing. It's just connection. Divine type shit, like. Oh, this is
Facts.
divine, bro. This
Absolutely.
right here.
100%.
Like,
Went here by
Found
accident. I told this nigga to come today.
that's why. That's funny because I just told him to unblock my other page because I just got it back from the hacker last night.
Yeah.
Then see him here today. It's like,
I was
yeah,
like,
bro.
all right, bet. Let me figure out how
No,
to
I slid
go through
past
this block
CME this
list.
morning and Authentic Philosophies.
Authentic philosophies.
And
I love it.
I seen Kravitz and I said, yo, pull up. You know what I mean? He was like, what's going on? I said, we got Bookworm. He said, I love Bookworm.
It's my guy.
Swear to God, that's what he said.
That's my.
I'm telling on
the
him. He
rip.
said, I love Bookworm.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Cause, bro, I feel like, yo, to a certain extent, yo, be honest, bro. I feel like me and Kravitz could be like brothers, bro. Like,
Y'all are, bro.
it's
Agreed.
it's
We
certain
are.
things like, it's certain things we got in common. It's a lot of things we got in common, and it's a lot of things that we don't. But at the end of the day, like, we one and the same.
Facts.
Like, so
That's dope. I like
yeah.
to hear that. But I'm going to
We
tell you.
So I watched.
we doing the whole EP.
I'm going to tell you.
I
why
watched
y'all-
Kravitz.
I'm going to tell you why y'all really
doing the
brothers.
whole EP.
Tell you why y'all really brothers.
Why you say that?
I adopted both of you motherfuckers. Y'all my sons. Y'all brothers. They ain't got no choice. Niggas think they just made up being brothers. Like, yeah, I made y'all bro. Anyway. Divine intervention.
Y'all gonna see it all like when me and him drop our EP this year.
Y'all got a joint coming?
Yeah, man.
We still doing
Bro.
the joint?
Yeah, me and you still doing the joint too.
All right. What did we just drop a song? We about to drop a song?
We were working on a song.
Okay.
We're
What
in
was this song?
It was like rock starish.
I remember the hook actually. One day randomly last week, I remembered the hook. I was like, "Oh, I kind of killed that."
What was
I
it?
kind of
What was
killed
the-
it. No, you really killed it. You know, I kind of killed it.
No, because I was singing on it, so you know I be skeptical about. Anyway, off of me singing. We ain't talking about me singing no more.
Nah, you be good, bro. Like you be good. Just keep doing it.
I actually sang the hook on our song.
You
Oh,
see,
see,
you gotta
yeah.
move.
He got it.
Keep the motion, yeah. Keep the motion. That's like,
Move,
See?
gotta
He-
move.
oh,
son, you
yeah.
gotta move. That's
but that's what
he
fucked
what's
me up about
crazy?
Sam, bro. When he started singing, bro, that shit fucked me up because it was right, bro. It was right, bro. So I was like,
You gotta stop playing songs ahead of when it drops because literally when y'all just say y'all got a new song, I'm like, dang, y'all didn't hear that song yet.
No, it was that joint.
Yeah,
we never put it out
I'm
yet.
like, but I heard, like,
Oh no, we're in a privileged position to test run shit at GLOCAWEAR first.
it gets me all the time.
We
Every
able to
time.
go to GLOCAWEAR
Right.
and see how everybody feel about it first.
Yeah, do you like it? Cool.
And that's the crazy thing, because it was one of them joints where it's like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Ideally, me and him supposed to do one of them joints, like, and not saying this ain't one of them joints, but they want that Sammie energy.
Mm-hmm.
With this one, I went with his energy.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
Because it fit the beat.
right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Thanks.
but when we turn up, he gonna have to come meet me halfway where we at.
You know,
And we gonna have some fun.
Hey.
But he got that already.
He's able to do that.
He
though.
don't got that with Sammie next to him.
yeah.
So that's all it is. That's what it really is. It's like when we talk about that song, it's like that song is one of my. It's like it feels like summertime. It feels like spring. It feels like take it easy. What take it. It just feels refreshing. Like
Yeah.
keep
New
the
beginnings.
It just feels like that.
Yeah.
But next time you see us, I might have this nigga shaking his dreads, man.
Oh man.
Like it might get crazy.
Yeah, bro, I
man.
might like these joints. I might.
I mean, they gonna grow. They
I
gonna
might like
grow.
them, bro.
Lock him.
I might. I don't know.
They gonna grow. Nah, man, you do whatever you want. You can change your mind tomorrow, figure it out again
Facts.
3 months later. You
Right.
good, man. You got time. You got time.
Yeah.
You got time. But no, man. This was fun. This is fun as shit.
I like this one.
I need Kravitz to let us know what all is going on, cause you in the middle of a rollout right now.
Yeah, so I actually got a tape dropping February 23rd on all platforms, and it's dropping at 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Not midnight.
Not midnight. 9
You gonna
a.m.
drop it
That's
during.
what I do the
He
same
gonna
shit.
drop it during his radio show.
Bro, I been dropping at 6 a.m., bro.
Yeah, so
No,
yeah.
but we drop at 4 p.m. because of happy hour.
See,
So I see what you
yeah.
did
You know
there.
what I'm saying?
You the morning man.
Yeah, so we dropping at 9 a.m. February 23rd on all platforms. I'm really excited. You know what I'm saying?
Am I on there?
No.
Okay.
This is more like
Boycott segment.
this is all arm. This is no. Literally, this is all arm. Like
Oh, you
yeah,
going in?
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm going in.
Yeah, this is all
I'm going
me. Like,
I'ma go
you know what I'm saying? I kind of took off actually a couple other features that I was going to put on there. I took them off because this is more of a, like, I really felt I had to do this. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the things that I'm talking about on here is stuff that I really just got to get off my chest.
And you coming back so we can discuss it further,
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And this nigga a whole nother different entity on his tracks, bro.
Yeah, so.
Different, bro.
Yeah.
I said this before, man. Legends have walked up to me like, yo, Youngin be making some shit, bro.
Yeah.
They fucks with you out here. But go ahead, bro.
And of course, you can catch me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the CME Morning Show, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on GLOCAWEAR.
GLOCAWEAR
You
radio.
know what I'm saying? #1 radio station in the
In the
world.
fucking world, Craig.
And you can always catch me, you know what I'm saying, turning up on Flyboy Friday Radio.
That's
you know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? The greatest happy hour from 4 to 6 p.m. on Fridays. And outside of everything, Valentine's Day weekend, I'll actually be going on like kind of like a small tourist situation in Miami.
Sound like a single nigga.
Yeah.
That's lit.
Single nigga tour.
No. So
Nigga said Valentine's Day weekend. I'm going to
Miami.
no, so shout out Mula. Shout out Mula from GMG. You know what I'm saying?
salute
Shout
to
out
Mula.
GMG Records. I'm going, fly out there, sit down, talk with them, run the album through them. You know what I'm saying? They want to, hear the full situation. And I'm also
Is it finalized?
not yet. I still got about like 2-3 more songs that I actually we'll talk about. You know what I'm
We
saying?
gotta sit down before you finalize
Yeah.
it. All right.
And then after that, I got a situation with Major 9 and the Human Jet. Shout them out down Miami as well.
Dope.
We'll be linking up. They got a situation going on Valentine's night.
What kind of situation?
They have a show.
Okay.
They doing a Valentine's show that Monday night.
And you gonna be crooning?
Yeah.
You gonna be out there
No. I'm not singing.
You gonna be marinating some
I'm not
fish?
singing.
All that
I'm not
sound like
singing.
to me is I'm about to miss the winter time. Y'all niggas can deal with the snow.
No.
Skip it out on this.
No. It is gonna be like 76, 80
This
degrees.
nigga right.
So you know.
Y'all
You
niggas
got
can
a
shovel
great.
snow.
He about 35, 40 degrees away, ain't he? God damn it! All right, but
He
it's
be in
cool.
shorts and t-shirts.
It's
But no,
cool.
I'm going out there to sit down and talk with them. And build. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah, talking about me, talking about Worm. I know,
Absolutely.
I know.
You know all that
Nah,
good
man.
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all that.
But yes. Oh, season 7, CME Morning Show starts next Monday.
31st,
Season
31st.
7. You
Season
heard that?
7.
Season 7.
bro.
Season
I
7.
don't have the patience to label seasons. How many seasons I'm on?
He's infinite.
You
That's
probably
what-
on like depends. It
Infinite.
depends on how many episodes you want to add into your season. But
Bro,
Infinite.
you
No,
Y'all
I'm
probably,
can't
talking
count
about
no
for
more.
Fly Day. I gotta
Oh,
be.
yeah.
I'm 5 years.
oh yeah,
in.
you're like
Dang.
Infinite.
you're like season 3. I'm season 3. I'm year 3, season 7.
Oh, all right. So I'm
So
about 15 or some 18.
You
don't
probably
know.
about like 12. Season
Yo,
12,
y'all chop it
season
out.
13.
Y'all chop it up how y'all want. It all feels like the same day. It's Groundhog's Day,
Infinite.
man. It's a fucking party. And it's
Legit.
Friday.
Legit.
That's
You know
what we
I'm
doing.
saying? But yeah, that's kind of just what I got going on.
I say, yo, Fly Day represent to me, yo. Every Friday, bro, I see a post that should be like, get the fuck up. Yeah, get the fuck up and do
Yeah,
something.
man. Yeah. Shout out the logo. You heard him.
Get the
Facts.
fuck up and go do something. It's Fly Day. Go Fly Day. Yo.
No, but at the end of the day, that's fly shit to us. Like
Facts.
we don't champion clothing on Fly Day. Now, mind you, people might say what they want about how we dress. We clean dudes. We decent dudes. But at the end of the day, like, the fly shit is doing shit. The
Facts.
fly shit is creating opportunity. The fly shit is showing love to your community and each other.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to Sister
Yo.
Talia. I'm about to go pull up on her for showing love to the community tonight. You know what I mean? Salute to her. City of Dreams Coalition, son of the 215. Gio for introducing me to the situation. That's people don't even realize. Gio
Thanks.
told me to pull up one day. And when I pulled up, she kind of knew who I was, and then my add on to the conversation,
Right.
and I was able to be a part of my community in another way. And those are blessings. You know, we take full advantage of that. What your grandma tell you, man? The drill team is there for a reason. The community needs us.
Community needs it, right?
Yeah.
And have you ever been on a block party, or have you ever been in the hood and you heard that boom, boom, boom,
Kept them
boom,
out the
Yeah,
streets.
boom, boom? It'd be 3 blocks away and the whole block shut down. Like, where they at?
You looking like you out the windows. Like,
Boom, boom, boom. And then you see the little one in the front
Yup.
acting crazy with
And
the
that's
jaw.
me.
Yup.
That's me.
That was him.
fucking up
Oh
my back.
wow.
This what I'm telling you. You don't know like I know, bro.
So you, what did you play?
Snare.
Snare.
Okay.
Listen to how he rap.
Yeah,
He literally raps to his drum.
That's
He told you he gets his fucking inspiration from the
fucking metronome. I've lived. That's the first time I've ever heard that. ever.
The funny shit is, I was the first one that ever recognized it and told him about it.
Yeah, he did. He told me. I didn't even know I rhymed to the snare till he said something, bro.
Wow.
Like, yeah, bro. I
The
be so
first
into
time
my
I
shit.
met him, Chris told him, "Yo, rap for him now," and he just went off. And I was like, "What's that pocket?" And then I thought about it, and then he said something, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I didn't say nothing that night. He said he played drums. So I built that to the snare. Then I had him on the previous podcast. I told him, like, bro, you rap to the snare. And even if it's not a snare there, it's where the snare would be.
It would be, right.
Which means the snare damn near fits everything that we love in life.
But you know what, bro? I took that right and I expanded it right. So I thought about it even deeper, bro. My words, they fall on the snare, right?
Mm-hmm.
My words and my rhyme scheme fall on the snare, but the flow goes with the bass and the melody of the song. And that's what's even crazier.
But that's what the snare does.
That's even crazier.
That's where the pocket is. That's why like he can rap to anything. That's why he's rapping to ticks. Because it's literally like he's rapping to the speed or the pace. Because what he's about to do falls into that.
That's crazy.
Once the tick, 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 nothing changes after that. Except what's added to it. That pace is still there.
So then, like, and I'm able to do that with the tick, tick, tick because now when the beat comes, I can give you whatever voice I want to give you because I didn't raise my voice, brought it back down and shit like
Inflection
that. So
is based on the additives.
Yeah, bro. So like,
if you look at how I inflect, and a lot of the times, because I've been having great engineers, you really don't hear it unless you're an artist. You can see when I go up and down a lot of the times based on the pocket of the situation, but like everybody else just sees.
Just sees you rapping.
Rah, 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 rah.
But that's because they don't see how we see.
You see what I'm saying? So when he say that, like, it makes sense, bro. But I told him that. I said, bro, you've been rapping to a snare the whole time. The first night I met you, you was rapping to a snare. When he said, yo, I was on the drill team, I was like, you was rapping to a snare when I met you.
Then I ain't know that.
And he ain't even pick up on it because it's how he hears music. It was his contribution to the situation. So just imagine, then you relate that to, like, this when music gets fun. Think about it, Kendrick. Think about when the beat changes 8 different times and he changes his voice.
His tone changes.
He turns into another nigga. Remember Biggie?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, if we really want to have fun with music, like, remember Biggie?
Say these names.
Biggie used to argue with himself on the fucking track. With himself, and nobody knew that was him.
Yo, and I'm starting to do that shit too, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like on this right here, I'm gonna say this right now. Like now, like my content is changing, and the way I'm approaching the track is changing. Right. The last song I had did, bro. I was writing it, bro. I was just writing it. My usual stuff, bro. I'm just writing it, and spitting the shit, bro. Then something just starts speaking through me, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, all right, I ain't even gonna think about it. I'm gonna just let the shit go, bro.
Let it go, and
bro, my subconscious start talking to me, bro. I'm listening to, bro. Basically told me, bro, like my subconscious is tired of my own shit, bro. So now it's maybe I should approach these tracks like a Jekyll and Hyde situation. So now when I come to the crowd, like now I'm arguing with myself. Y'all see me talking back and forth to myself.
I'm
like,
just amazed at the fact that I just said that and
bro.
he just said that. Cause I had like, who the fuck
different.
knew? That's crazy,
bro. So I finna approach the song. I finna approach the songs like it's a Jekyll and Hyde situation, bro. I got 4 different type of entities, bro. It's 369kworm. You got Bookworm. You got Rimhodge. You got Jameer. It's 4 different type of people that can put in that one track, bro.
Well, one thing that people gotta understand about creating music is that you're playing a role sometimes too.
Yeah.
Once you get comfortable with being a character and a different character and not just trying to maintain this one energy, but once you say this fits this, like there's a reason there's a Barstool, there's a Roog, there's a Sammie, you know what I mean? Like because like when you hear me say Roog, it's a different kind of song than when you hear me say Malone.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's
I hate this fucking up.
I'm just. Like, and mind you, I might say Malone on the same song I say Roog on, but when I say Roog, it's intentional.
Oh, damn.
You see what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
That's deep.
That makes sense.
Because that's a different, like, I'm putting myself in a whole nother, like, the guy that the industry probably wouldn't get along with.
Damn.
They'd have loved to hate him, but they would hate to do business with him. Roog was a motherfucker.
I like that, bro. That's deep. I like that.
No, but we got to be that. Yeah. And that's why a lot of people don't understand our mindset. Like, sometimes I'm not in a space to deal with certain things because I have to figure out this.
Right.
You have to just wake up every day and be insecure about who you already been your whole life.
Facts. And I'm juggling 3 or 4 different things over here.
And I'm not being fake at any of them. I'm trying to figure out how they fit into what I'm trying to accomplish. Creatively. That's fair. That's creative license. See what I'm saying? You could be a gangster and make a whole record about being a saint. Can't nobody hold it against you if it's a good record. One thing I tell artists all the time, you can say a word inside out if it sound right.
I can say one thing, right? So I've never been like in the streets wise to say I've never shot anybody, shit like that, right? But I have.
Me either.
People around me that been in that shit, bro, and been in that lifestyle, bro. But also, I've been in situations I've been in the middle of those situations.
Well, you
but
ain't
I haven't
from nowhere. You from somewhere.
Yeah, so I haven't. But I haven't had to be all gritty like that. But I can still feed you those stories because like,
you was in the mix.
Because I was in the mix of it.
But you got the right to tell those stories.
But look, even this, right? I used to wonder why, like, Cause I used to be cool with everybody, bro. Like I used to wonder deeply why the street niggas cool with me, bro. Cause I'm not hood at all, bro. I'm not street.
Because
I'm
they
not,
respected you
they
for
just
not
respect
worrying about
and being
nobody
real,
else.
bro.
Yourself, bro.
And being real, bro. That's it, bro.
You know what?
It's about being.
All you gotta do is be real.
That's the realest shit we can say. I feel like that's a good point to rap at. Like I'm a reiterate that, and cause it's kind of my story too. Until I dove into the streets, they tried their best to keep me out the street.
Facts.
Cause they knew it was more to me.
Same here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And at the same time, a lot of the things that I benefit from today come from people I met through basketball, school, streets, all types of life, camps, things that you would never know I knew people from. You would never know they participated in.
Facts.
But at the same time, when we meet, it's respect. It's understanding.
Yeah.
It's they take pride in the fact that I'm doing something that they can relate to, they can benefit. You come through a fly day and you hear 30, 50 songs you never heard before that you like 25 to 45 of. You know what I mean? People don't even we need that energy sometimes. You hit up Sippin with Sammie, we doing this. We showing love. We ain't talking about what the fuck Kanye did last week.
Yeah.
Right.
You got his.
Yeah.
Trying to get Worm his.
Yo,
Worm,
and I can
Worm said I rap and make my own beats. He got to get his.
even like that, bro. So I was in the store one day, right? And this dude, he a trapper or whatever, right? So he trying to sell me weed. I'm like, bro, no, I'm cool. I'm about to go to work and shit like that. So he like, yo, you ain't got no felonies. I'm like, no. So he stuck back, bro, he was proud of that shit. I was able to say that, right? So then he started telling me all these legal ways to get money, bro. And
Just flipped
stood
it
back
on you.
like, damn, bro, I'm blessed, bro.
Absolutely. But your awareness of what's going on is what makes you,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Where you can say you 25 and niggas be like,
Facts.
you still look like you're 19, but at the same time, you speak with wisdom.
Yeah.
Because that's who you're.
Yeah, that's because I spent 2 weeks on the fucking woods.
2 weeks in the woods.
I went to Haiti and Dominican Republic digging trenches for the.
No, that's dope though. That's part of your.
Bro.
That's part of your story, and that's part of when you know.
Damn.
That's when the movie come out. That's the part they not gonna expect. It's gonna be like, oh, he did that too.
What the hell?
Like, what?
Niggas gonna be like, wow. They just gonna be up over like salute. You know what I mean? I wish I could but let
That's
everybody
crazy.
know where to follow y'all at and keep up with y'all goings ons because y'all got a lot goings on.
Man, everywhere for me, you could just follow me at 369kworm. Bookworm into numbers everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, iTunes, Facebook, whatever. 369kworm.
This nigga
Bookworm.
name is a combination.
Yeah, bro, I had to turn it into numbers because I didn't want to deal with no copy, trademark problems, bro. Because bookworm is bookworm, bro.
It's
So
a
I ain't
regular
wanna.
thing, yeah.
So I started getting into frequencies of the earth and stuff like that, and then boom, Nikola Tesla came up, and then his thing 369 came up and stuff like that, and I noticed bro, the 3, the 6, and 9 look like BOOK. So why not?
I hate
Why
this
not?
nigga.
Yo,
Get him off my. Yo, tell
Yo.
him to get shit so we can get him out of here. I don't
yo,
like him.
you can find me on all platforms, on all social media platforms. Who is Kravitz? And again, you can check me out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. CME Morning Show on GLOCAWEAR Radio.
That part. Shout out to Sonny Bricks. Make sure y'all tap in with On the Scene Magazine, Font Productions, PHANT, PHILLY on Instagram, PHANT, PHILLY on Instagram. Get your fucking business right. You know what I mean? She got mine right.
Get your business right.
And Sippin with Sammie every Thursday, 4 p.m. Appreciate y'all.
Wait, can I say one more thing? One more thing. If y'all never felt love in your city, in Philadelphia, come here, Sippin with Sammie. Come to GLOCAWEAR. Go to CME
Facts.
night, because that's where you're going to
Facts.
feel the love at. That's where I
Facts.
felt the love at.
I appreciate
That
it.
ain't true, bro. If it ain't no love in the city, it ain't true, bro. It's here. Come. I had to go across the city for it. I don't give a fuck. Come, it's here, nigga.
Facts.
No, that part.
It
and
is.
That's a real
Yeah.
thing, and we take pride in that.
100%.
Yeah.
We take pride in
100%.
that, man. We here for y'all. We here for y'all.
energy. I see the opportunity to grab a better me. Okay, God, I see this my prophecy. I walk the other yellow road, painted red, fill my soul. Mama always told me, look for what proceed. Keep your head and grow these seeds. You make it better, do anywhere that you stand. That don't let them judge you. Keep chin up, you keep your schedule, you keep the motion. Stay devoted, you got the potion. The magic is in you, don't let them tip you, know. Work until you improve, cause what you do, they do. I see my son move the way I move and even curse too, Really ain't funny, at least he touching money, yeah. Moving in silence, I really want it, yeah.
Keep the motion, 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 keep the motion.
Path shifted, name lifted, almost missed it. Too busy moving and grooving, almost missed my mentions. Used to skip the tension, rather be suspended. Time is money, money is time. I move between the tension. Ain't one for red carpets, operate black market. Meditate on way to my next plate to keep me sharper. Mama knows when my spirit's low. I get the cause and lie, cause my stress is mine. Her smiles keep me off it, cause I be tweaking often. So keep them niggas off me. Eyes low, dreadlocks blow, so bro, keep it walking. As I keep it moving, plugging, winning, excelling. Don't worry about what I'm inhaling, I've been propelling.
Keep the motion, keep the motion, keep the motion, keep the motion, keep the motion.